Well, hey guys, I believe I have this saw ready to go home. I've ran it some. I'm gonna take it out back here. I've got some wood I can put it in that needs cut up, chunked up. To put a little more runtime on it to make sure nothing's gonna act up. Make sure it's still starting back easy. Before we send it back home. We're just, like, well, we'll just make a video of it, whatever. It'll be short, no big deal. I'll bring you guys back when I get back there. I'm gonna have the camera on my head, so if you ain't into that kind of thing, you can just skip on out now, I guess. But I'll bring you back shortly. It's all just a bunch of crap wood, but I need to do something with it. The couple small pieces of poplar, I'll probably put them in my pile to split with the splitter. A lot of this other stuff we're just gonna chunk up. I'm gonna block this up. Just somewhere for no creepy crawler to lay. So we need to get it all cleaned up. And don't copy what I do. Always be safe. That old saw's a trooper. We'll let it sit here a minute, discuss it a little bit, and guys, I don't know what kind of hickory that is. Around here we just call them a damn old hickory. Some of them skelly bark, some ain't, but every hickory around here is hard as a rock. They didn't seem to slow that saw down none. That one pickup, that was kind of my fault. Is what it is. None of it's perfect. And I posted the video showing the stock timing numbers, and that was the stock numbers on this saw. I ain't pointing fingers or naming names, but this is a 66 mag, right before the 660s, poly flywheel. You know, it's a, I think I looked it up, it was 7.3 horse or something, and the dual port muffler would be 7.8. The only thing we done to this is cleaned up and just mildly polished the exhaust port. Not even a mirror finish, just to keep carbon from sticking on it. You guys know, you've seen the video, but the timing numbers I gave on this, unless there was any confusion at all, was stock. It's what the engineers come up with. It was 99. I think 126. You can go back to that video, but what I'm pointing out is it had 78 on the intake. It's going to make this thing have around 156 to 157. You have to count that little bit of extra closing time, so the intake duration on this like 157. It is bone stock. You guys see how well it idles. You see how well it pulls. That's a 40,000 squish build. That's stock squish on it. It still makes damn good compression, but that's just what I'm getting at. The only way you could set the timing on that shorter would be to fill the intake full of epoxy, and that's fine, I guess. I've done it on saws, but I also just had it come loose on a saw this weekend. Didn't really seem to hurt anything. Had a big cloud of white smoke. Retuned the carburetor, and damn saw run better, honestly. So I don't know. It's a big bore saw, but we may get into that. I doubt it. It's still running good. I'm not going to tear it apart and re-epoxy it. It was in the mill. Mill's a little different. There's a lot of vibration there. I don't run that saw a whole lot, just when I need to do something big, but it's, you know, it's a shelf queen usually, but I have put a lot of time on it in the last 2 or 3 years. Probably the last 2 years, but that's what I'm getting at. Somebody giving you build tips and advice on these. The only thing this saw, in my opinion, what I would do if I was trying to hot rod it, I'd pull the base gasket, I'd cut what material needs to be cut out of the band to clear it, to get it the exhaust roof to about 100, leave the intake where it falls, which would be around 79 or 80 after that, and I'd raise the uppers a couple degrees, not a lot, but it's just what I've learned they like. And watching this saw run in that hickory and running it, it runs better than some damn ported and built ones I've seen on YouTube. The one I done with the pop-up in it, the Farmer Tech, I honestly really don't think it runs no better than that saw. It might, I don't know. I'm not going to bar it up to find out, but just thought I'd shoot a little video on this. I'd seen a video a few days ago, tips for building a 66 mag. I ain't trying to down no one. Everybody got their own opinion, but there does come a point in time when people should start seeing and reading through people's crap. The only way you'd get that intake down to like 152, 154 on this saw would be to epoxy the shit out of it. And If the timing's below 160, 164 on it, it's good to go anyway. We'll fire this back up, see how it starts after sitting here for 3 or 4 minutes or whatever I've been running my jaw. Uh-oh. Chain spinning a little bit. I'll tune that out of it when I get back inside, but I'd say it's a good old saw. I think it's got a few good years left on it. It ain't perfect by no means. They never are. I've got some in there that I've completely rebuilt. They're still not like a new saw. They never are. It's the same way with a lot of other stuff. I don't care who you're watching or who you're talking to. Most builders will agree they're never the same as they were when they were new. It's common sense, things wear out. But anyway, I've got a mess to clean up now. Not really. I don't think I'm going to have to burn no more firewood. I'll probably just take most of that into the shed. But anyway, if anybody watched this, we appreciate it. I'm going to tune on this thing just a little bit more, and hopefully by the end of the week I get it shipped back home. Y'all have a good one.